Welcome to this series on questions and answers in PowerHEDA. I am Evan and I will be your guide in this tutorial. How to create a new dataset from a new database. When creating a new dataset from a new database, we first need to create a new database rule. So, from the PowerHEDA dashboard, click on Tools, then click on Database Rules. Click on Add Database Rule. Make sure that the first selection is set to Include. Choose your server and the database you wish to include. The schema should be set to DBO. Next, select the specific tables you require. By default, all columns are selected. These can further be excluded in the dataset. Click on the Save button. Now, click on the yellow button, Refresh Database Structure. This is important to ensure that the background links have been built and refreshed. Click on Yes to continue. Next, click on Tools, then click on Dataset Manager. Click on Add Dataset. Now, enter a name for your dataset. And an optional description. The dataset type can be left as the default general dataset type. You can map your dataset to a group and assign user roles as required. Click on the Save button. The Query Builder window will now open. On the left, the database you just added should be available in the first list. If your database is on a different server, first select your server, then your database. Next, your schema should default to DBO unless you set it up differently. You can now create your dataset by dragging tables from the Data Sources section of the Query Builder to the Data Canvas. Where you can select columns to include in the data grid. Modify your query by adding criteria, adding calculated columns or measures, or using any of the other functions in the PowerHEDA Query Builder. Once you are satisfied, click on the Save button. Click on OK. Your new dataset is now available to be used in your dashboard. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback on this tutorial, please send an email to support@idsc.co.za.